What's up, everybody? Welcome to Guy on the Couch Sports here. I'm your host, Guy on the Couch. Now, in case you've been living under a rock for the past few days, at least made a trade this weekend. Right after they lost to the Blues. I think Kyle did this on purpose. Pushed out the announcement right after we lost because he knew Leafs Nation was going to be pretty pissed off about the outcome of that game, and the way it was played. Leafs didn't play one of their best games. It was horrible. It wasn't all players, but pretty much half the team, that roster that night, didn't show up. So we lost 6-3 to the Blues. The Blues got the revenge. But shortly after that game, we had some breaking news. What was that news, you ask? Well, it's right on my screen. You can see it. The Toronto Maple Leafs acquired forward Ryan Dzingel and defenseman Ilya Lyubushkin from the Coyotes in exchange for Nick Ritchie and Phoenix's choice of a third rounder in 2023 or second rounder in 2025. I don't know if I've seen a trade that far out as far as picks goes. 2025? 3 years from now. I don't. This might be the first time I think I've seen something like this. But either way, Kyle got it done. I'm excited. Mind you, Leafs legend Dzingel didn't last that long, as he was put on waivers yesterday, and today San Jose Sharks claimed him. He was a Leaf for about 48 hours, not even. I hope he enjoyed that. He got a feeling of what it was like to be a Leaf for a brief moment. Exciting stuff. This brings me back to like the Jared McCann moments. Again, another player that didn't last that long in Toronto. He's missed dearly. I miss him. All the stuff he did for the Leafs, the goals and the things he did. Same with Dzingel. The things, they did stuff. Leafs legends, for sure. Anyway, we got Lyubushkin. My Russian isn't the greatest, but I believe that's how you pronounce it. Lyubushkin. Any Russians around here? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So, from what I gather from this Lyubushkin guy, I've seen about 2 games of Arizona this year and wasn't really paying attention to him. But the one game that I was paying attention was the one versus Toronto, where they beat us 2-1. I think it was 3-1 with an empty netter, actually. I don't have that score up in front of me right now. But either way, we lost. And Lyubushkin was one of the reasons why we lost that game. Now, this guy is a 6'2", right-handed, right D. He's a big boy. It's exactly what the Leafs need, right? With all those mid-sized defensemen, they now have a big, bearish-looking guy. That's what they call him. The bear. So I'm definitely excited to have somebody who hits, knocks people down, blocks pucks. You know what I mean? Like, we need somebody like this. It's nice to have all these puck movers, but when you face a heavy team, like we did on Saturday, you're going to get run over. You need the bigger guys to handle these bigger teams. And that's what he brings. I'm not expecting him to go end to end like Morgan Riley. I'm expecting him to just cover his end. make sure nobody else is going end to end against the Leafs. That's what I'm excited for. A defensive defenseman who actually is good at what he does. I know some of you wanted Ventura, Sherrod. I didn't. I've actually seen Montreal games played this year. I voluntarily watch those games. I watch a lot of games. As a matter of fact, right now I'm watching the Flyers take on the Hurricanes. This afternoon, earlier, I watched the Bruins beat Colorado 5-1. I watch games constantly. I love hockey. You love hockey. If you're listening to this, we both love hockey. And I appreciate you for listening to this. So, I'm excited right now. We're not going to get to see Lyubushkin probably until maybe Thursday. I assume Keith said he's meeting the team in Columbus tomorrow. As the Leafs get ready to face the Blue Jackets on a back-to-back. But we'll talk about that game tomorrow. So Lyubushkin's going to meet the team tomorrow. I assume, I don't know, do you just throw him out there without any practices? Or do you give him a couple of practices and have him play? I believe their next game is Thursday after Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So do you give him a couple of practices with the team? Let him get comfortable a little bit and then put him in Thursday? That's what I would do. I'm excited to watch him, but I can wait. So, the analysis I'm gathering on this Lyubushkin guy is that he's excellent in his own zone. Something we desperately need right now. I can't count on Jake Muzzin at the moment. I can't count on Justin Hall. I sure as hell can't count on Travis Dermott. Liljegren's still young. Sandin's still young. Has more experience than Liljegren, but still young. These guys aren't even physical either, other than Muzzin, which, by the way, Muzzin hasn't really been physical. Over the past year or so, year and a half, how often do you see Muzzin throw big hits nowadays? Almost never. But the sources say this Lyubushkin is a big hitter. I've seen videos of some of his checks. I like it. I like what I see. It excites me. We haven't had guys that throw hits like this since Yushkevich. Dmitry Marinov. It's been a while. Even Phaneuf. Phaneuf didn't do anything else, but he did hit. We enjoyed that. But anyways, so I'm wondering who Keefe is going to play this guy with. Do you play him with Jake Muzzin, or do you play him with Rasmus Sandin? Or do you split up Riley and Brody, play Lyubushkin with Riley, and give more help to Muzzin and let him play with Brody? This gives Keefe more options, right? But me personally, I see him more as the guy that's probably going to play with Muzzin, because Muzzin needs the most help right now. He's currently -7 on the team. Jake Muzzin is not having a good year at all. He definitely needs help. Keefe said the other day after the game against the Blues, how do you improve Muslin's game? And he says, the whole team needs to improve. I get it. You don't want to throw your player under the bus. Let's call a spade here. Jake Muzzin throws himself under the bus with that shitty defensive play. I don't like it. But hopefully having a steady partner right here with Lyubushkin might help him. I'm not sure we're going to see Hall and Muzzin back together. I don't want to see that because that was a terrible, terrible pairing. I don't want to see that. So let's try Lyubushkin with Muzzin, Hall with Sandin, and this means probably Dermott and Liljegren will have to sit and take turns. But either way, I'm excited for another guy to take on heavy defensive minutes away from Muzzin. Somebody that gives him more of a rest. Which sucks because you're paying Muzzin $5 million. 5+ for the next 2 years. That hurts. If he can't maintain that play, are at least going to be stuck with that contract until it expires? I hope not. But I don't want to give up an asset to get rid of it. Right? So, but that's the future's problem. Tonight, I'm excited for tonight's game. I'm excited that it's in Montreal. I always enjoy the games against the Habs. I'm not sure if the Habs are allowing fans back in the arena yet, so it might be a quiet arena. But whatever, the boys should be able to concentrate on the game, not worry and focus on the fans. Concentrate on the game tonight. That's all I care about. Get a win. And get a convincing win. I don't want to sneak out of Montreal with a 2-1 win or a 3-2 win. I want to see you guys smash the shit out of this team. Anyways, let's take a look at the team's records here. As you can see, Leafs have a 32-13-3 record. The Habs are 10-33-7. Basically 10-40. That's not good. Their home record is 6-17-1. Leafs away record is 14-8-2. Leafs are a good road team. Montreal's not a good home team. They're not a good away team. They're just not a good team. Sucks. I don't feel bad for them. This is the same team that knocked us out of the first round last year. It was 3-1, right? So I don't feel bad for them at all. I'm happy. Good for them. They shouldn't have even made the playoffs last year. But somehow they did, and they went on in this lucky-ass run. Whatever. I'm over it. It's a whole new season. And they suck this year. Anyways, let's move on. This is what it's been like in their last 5 games for both of these teams. Leafs are on like some sort of seesaw shit right now. Win, lose, win, lose. Win, win, lose, lose. Montreal is actually on a hot streak. They've won 2 straight. Leafs might be in trouble tonight. Maybe. If they don't show up, they definitely will be in trouble. Just like I said Saturday. If you don't show up on time, the St. Louis Blues, they're going to slap your ass. And that's exactly what the Blues did. I'm not saying Montreal's got that same firepower, but they could sneak out a win here some of these kids like Montembeau might have a career night. It's happened before. We've seen it. Hell, we've lost a Zamboni driver. So you can't tell me it's out of the realm of possibilities. Right? It could happen tonight. I don't want it to happen, but the Leafs have this habit of making things happen. Things that aren't supposed to happen, they definitely make it happen. So the Habs are on a back-to-back tonight. So, come on. Easy pickings, right? Should be. I hope so. We'll see. Here's how the two teams match up head-to-head. I mean, pretty much everything favors the Leafs here. The Habs get more shots on goal. That's good for them. But other than that, their PK is 73.8%. Power play is 12%. Everything says Leaf victory tonight. Everything but the eyes. See, the game isn't played on the sheet. Because if it was, it would definitely be a Leaf victory tonight. But it's played on the ice. The other sheet. And we know how sometimes our boys like to play. Unmotivated hockey. Sometimes. Not as often this year. Or even last year. But it's been proven in their history over time. If you've been a Leaf fan for a while, you know this. Over time, this team doesn't like to show up. Sometimes. Hopefully not tonight, though. So let's take a look at the points leaders of each team here. Matty. Oh, he had his point streak snapped on Saturday, by the way. 9-game point streak. Gone. So he's going to try and start a new one today. Gap tooth and all. Josh Anderson, 10 goals for the Habs. Suzuki with 29 points, leading the team. Morgan Riley leading the team in minutes. Jake Allen leads the team in wins with 5. That's pretty crazy. And tonight's Mrazek, though. Mrazek gets the net tonight. So he gets the fresh team tonight, and Jack gets the tired team tomorrow in Columbus. We'll see how that goes. I guess Sheldon's making Jack earn it these days. Maybe. I don't know. Give him more of a challenge tomorrow night. Playing behind a tired team. We'll see. But I'm excited. I want a big win tonight. I'm tired of winning, losing, winning, losing, winning. It's time to go streaking again. Let's go streaking, boys. Tired of this shit. So, just before I go here, let me close it out with some words today from Coyotes analyst Tyson Nash. Here's what he had to say about Lyubushkin. That's good. That's good. That's good. Dedicated to his craft. So you can potentially play him with Morgan Riley. I like that. Absolutely. I agree. Okay, you guys can go listen to that full interview on Leafs Lunch. Should be on TSN. So that's exciting stuff. People are saying Lyubushkin's good. And from what I saw, he played pretty well. Matthews skates with him apparently in the offseason. Former teammate of Michael Bunting. He loves him. And he says we'll love him. Anything Bunt says goes. It's that simple for me. Bunt is that kind of guy. I trust his word. He's a Scarborough man. Scarborough mans don't lie. Maybe. But yeah, I can't wait to see this new guy play. Really excited. I'm hoping tomorrow, maybe. If he wants to jump right in, let's do it tomorrow. But if not, let's do it Thursday. I'm excited to see who Keith pairs him with. Looks like he's very versatile and can play with anybody. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm hoping Kyle makes a few more trades. Maybe grabs a couple more defensemen. Because you need the playoff depth. You need that. Hope he grabs the forward too. Just in case. You never know what could happen. You don't want another John Tavares situation last year. First game out. You don't want that. So you need that extra depth, which he thought he's getting with the Dzingel, but, San Jose had other plans. The very last second, they claimed him. So let's see if he can add on to that. We've got about $2.5 million cap space right now. So he can definitely use that. Add some more depth to this team. That excites me. I'm excited. You might not be able to tell, but I'm excited. I'm pumped up inside. I keep my emotions in check most times. So I'm ready for tonight versus the Habs. I hope you're ready for tonight versus the Habs. Let's watch out together. I'll be back for the post game. I hope it's a good post game. I don't want to be mad. If we lose to Montreal, I'm definitely going to be mad. I don't want that feeling. You don't want that. You don't want an angry me. You want a happy me. A happy me is exciting and fun. An angry me is miserable. An angry me is going to trash your favorite player, whoever that happens to be tonight. I'm going to trash him if he has a bad game. But anyways, that's it for me here, folks. It's been fun. I love talking to you. Join me after the game tonight. Make sure, like and subscribe. I never say this because I know y'all know better. Y'all should already be liking and subscribing. Don't make me tell you what to do. Go to that YouTube button down below. I don't know wherever the hell that button is. Like and subscribe. Follow that shit. Let's talk some more. Let's talk about our Leafs and how much we enjoy watching this team play. Good night, folks. See you after the game. Guy on the Couch Sports. It's been fun.